Welcome to the Dagley Sports Center update. With me is Brian Reese and I'm Jamie Smith. We're going to be going through the roundup of KISD high school football games. Starting out with the Cinco Ranch Cougars and also May Creek. Great comeback in the fourth quarter by Cinco Ranch Cougars. Actually, the game finished up on an interception by Cameron Moore to put the Cougs over the top, 35-23. May Creek, Troy McCormick had 2 touchdowns and 191 yards. Great production on the ground.
Very nice.
Looks like they were actually going to pull it off, but unfortunately weren't able to do so. Cinco Ranch, Jamel James had 2 touchdowns again. It seems like he's getting 2 touchdowns every single game.
Yeah.
James Anamosa is a stud, blocking on the offensive line. That guy's incredible. And the Cougs moved to 2-1 in district. May Creek 0-3. Still haven't had a win.
Tough for them, and I know they were looking forward to trying to get on the scoreboard, but tough to do against Cinco. They're hard to beat.
They are.
I'm going to move straight into the Katy Taylor game. This was a rout, as you could imagine. The final score is 56-7, and really Katy did it in all facets of the game. They had 28 points. They scored in the third quarter in a matter of about 3 minutes to really put the game out of reach early.
Yeah.
The lone bright spot for Katy Taylor was Zaquavian Basie had a 2-yard touchdown run that really kept them from getting blanked, but Katy, again, just racking up 477 total yards, 26 first downs, 397 yards on the ground.
Wow.
They had 3 guys score touchdowns, and really the standout here for Katy, Adam Taylor, he raked up 171 yards and 4 touchdowns. So they are well on their way to repeating a deep playoff run, and I do expect to see them go deep.
Yeah, unfortunately, Taylor just hasn't been able to pull off any games so far this year. So hopefully next week they'll have better luck and be able to pull off a win.
Rough start for the Mustangs.
Yeah. Not having a rough start this year is Katy Seven Lakes. The Spartans are getting off to a great start, and actually, with the win over Houston Strake Jesuit, is 3-0 in district.
Nice. They've been impressive so far.
Man, I'll tell you what, their second quarter was unbelievable. They had 5 touchdowns. No big surprise who the star of this game is going to be. It is Braden West with 262 yards and 4 touchdowns. So this guy is amazing. He is just running over everybody. And taking Seven Lakes to 3-0 in district. So it looks like they're going to be able to compete with Katy and Cinco this year.
Need to get out and see him play. He's been impressive every week, and I don't think he's had a game under 150 yards yet.
Not
one. Congratulations to them, and that's a great start for them. Final game of the roundup, we had Morton Ranch meeting Houston Memorial. It was a district game for them, and Morton Ranch had started off the season 4-1 and really had things going, but they ran into a buzzsaw Memorial. Memorial wound up scoring 24 points in the second half and basically shutting down Morton Ranch to take this game 52-28. Like I said, it was close at half, but the second half just proved to be the difference. Memorial just too tough to stop. They raked up 468 yards of total offense, 338 of that on the ground, which is not unexpected. They had 2 really strong running backs playing for them. Tyler McCloskey had 120 yards and 3 touchdowns. And Matt Collins also added 170 yards rushing and 2 touchdowns. Morton Ranch did have some bright spots. Deion Williams rushed for over 100 yards and had 2 touchdowns for them. And then Eli Hall added another 121 yards and a touchdown. So Morton Ranch still in the midst of a good season and had good production so far. Just ran into a tough buzzsaw. I expect them to bounce back next week.
Well, good deal. Well, that's the KISD Sports Update by Dagley Insurance. Look forward to seeing you next week. This is Brian Reese, and I'm Jamie Smith. Stay classy, Katy.